Alright, so it has officially been 2 days since Middlesbrough defeated Man U in PKs. Now, for as much as I want to make fun of Man U, and as much as I want to banter them and talk about how crap they are, I can't yet but feel a little bit bad for them just because in the manner that they lost. So we all seen the goal. And at first I was laughing about it. At first I found it funny and I was just happy to see them struggle. And I was happy to see them go out. But shortly after I just started thinking to myself, well, I was thinking during the game, but shortly after I started really thinking about it. I was just like, how was that not called? We've had, this is now the second year that VAR has been a part of football, and tons to talk about, tons of inconsistency, tons of that, tons of drama, and it's starting to ruin the game. I mean, it's ruining the game. It's been ruining the game, but it is getting really out of control now. Because we've seen some really bad calls, some PKs that shouldn't have been PKs, some PKs that should have been called, some red cards that should have been red cards, some red cards that should have been red cards. Tons of them. I mean, you've seen my thumbnail. There's a couple of examples there. But this one is a little different because this wasn't up for opinion. This wasn't different referees, having different opinions about what is a foul, what is not a foul. This was obvious. This hit his hand. This was a handball. His hand was all the way up here. He controlled it with his hand, passed it to the guy. I mean, you've seen the goal. We all know how it went down. That is not up for debate. That is not up for opinion. That is a handball. Simple. I don't know what's the confusion here. I don't know what VAR was taking so long to make the call, how that was allowed, how they didn't disallow it. I don't even know why the other team was celebrating, because even though it was given, if I was them, I'd have been like, that's a handball. I mean, the referee should have called it on the spot. I'm going to give the referee benefit of doubt because I know that they stress to the referees to allow play, let VAR handle it. But that was obvious, and it's getting a little out of control of referees not calling things that are very obvious. Some offsides, and then stuff like that, handballs. I mean, players could get injured, players could benefit off of it from play being allowed to go on for so long and it not even being relevant anymore, and then something happened. Tons of scenarios. But like I said just a bit ago, this handball was not up for debate. This isn't two referees having a disagreement, like I said, about what is a foul, how harsh it is, whatever. No, this was clearly a handball. He clearly controlled it with his hand, and they got a goal from it. So it should have been disallowed. It should have been disallowed. And I know most of y'all are thinking, why do you care? You're a Man City fan. But, as a Man City fan, as of any other team, every team has experienced some bad calls. It's a part of the game now. And it's frustrating because, VAR was brought to make the game less controversial. It was supposed to help referees, make the correct calls of maybe what the blind eye couldn't see, or maybe they didn't have maybe they had someone blocking their view of something. It's supposed to help referees and make the game less controversial. But all it's bringing to the game is more controversy, and it's taking the life out of it. We can't celebrate goals. We don't know what's a PK and what's not. We don't know what's going to be called because there's no consistency. But we've been knowing that. But this handball is something else, man. I can't believe that was allowed. And it's just frustrating as a footballing fan and as any type of fan because, I mean, sooner or later this is going to happen to us. Sooner or later there's going to be a big defining moment. I mean, it's already happened in Man City, but it wasn't nearly as obviously a bad call as this one. And the fact that it was in a match as of this big of a tournament as the FA Cup, the fact that they got knocked out of the FA Cup because of that. Yes, this is being brushed under the carpet a little bit just because Man United fans are mostly upset because they should have taken care of Middlesbrough. They should have been up 3-4-0. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. Man United should have beat them 4-3-0 before this could even been a problem. But they didn't. And teams have those games. Man United seem to have them more often than not, but teams have these games. And if that was my team, just having an off day, but they still get a goal, but then the other team, for them to get a goal like that and then win in PK, I would be pissed. And that's why I'm frustrated now, because sooner or later it is gonna happen. Sooner or later it will happen to Man City in the FA Cup, in the Premier League when things are tight, or worse, the Champions League semifinal, final, whatever it is. If we get knocked out because of something like that, I'm gonna be pissed. And the fact that not as many people are talking about this call, it's just a little worrying. I've seen some people on Twitter, mention it, but like I said, most Man United fans are pissed about their team not taking care of business from the start, and rival fans are, they're just happy that Man United are out. But man, this is gonna happen to us or another team, and it's gonna keep happening and keep growing, and people are just, something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. That handball wasn't up for opinion. It's not up for discussion. It was a fact. It is a fact that was a handball. So why wasn't it called? What am I missing here? Is there some type of rule? Does he have to get a certain amount of hand on it? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it was of why that wasn't disallowed. And I don't know what the hell VAR was looking at for so long. And then for them to still get it wrong. Like what's going on here? Something's going on here. It needs to be stopped. Things need to be cleared up. And I just want to see consistency. Consistency in the calling and the fouls that are given, the red cards that are given and not given. I want to see consistency. But for a call like this consistency has nothing to do with this. This is just plain out wrong. It's disgraceful, and it shouldn't be a part of the game. I don't know what people are thinking. But yeah, these are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, as you can see, well, you can't see, but I'm getting some lights. I got a new desk. Building up a pretty nice setup here. So if you're a follower of mine, if you're a subscriber of mine, be looking forward to better content. I'm going to get some nice LED lights, so I'm going to have this place looking nice. Alright? So, other than that, please like and subscribe. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal for the year. And yeah, expect some better content. Until next time, see you then.